I'm David, the Scottish man in a van. For the last 22 months I've been living in my van, sharing my journey with you all as I go adventuring through Scotland, Ireland, France, Switzerland and Germany. It's time for some van life reality, and in this weekly series I'm going to answer some of the most common questions I receive on almost a daily basis from you all. Do I have a toilet in the van? Yes, I have a toilet in the van, just in case I need it. Plus, where else am I going to read my paper? See Oasis got back together. On a serious note, it's actually a really important subject. There are different toilets to choose from, but I'm going to talk about the type of toilet I've been using for the last 23 months and why it's infinitely better than a chemical cassette toilet. The smell from the chemicals in such a small space was totally overpowering. Plus you need to find a chemical waste disposal point every 2 or 3 days to empty it, and when you're not staying on campsites, I just found it too much of a faff. And emptying the chemical toilet itself was a filthy job. And there's nothing worse than hearing stories about people putting chemical waste down public toilets, especially up in the Highlands. So many of them get closed because they damage the septic tanks. Even worse yet still, I've heard stories from locals about people emptying the chemical waste into lochs and rivers. I mean, those people themselves need to get chucked in a bin. So I looked at composting toilets, but loads of them are ridiculously expensive. But I did manage to find one from a company in Germany called Trillino. I've been using their compost toilets now for the past 23 months. Where is my toilet? Well, it's actually inside this box seat. And what's the best thing about this composting toilet? There's no smell, no water or chemicals are required, and it's so much easier to manage. What is actually under the hood of this jobby catcher? How does it work? Let me show you. Wee-wees go in the front, jobbies in the back. Inside you can see where it's all separated. And I'm using a compost mix of wood shavings and some activated carbon, which equals no smell. The number 1's jug can just get emptied anywhere. Number 2 bag can just go in a general waste bin. Where do you think dirty nappies go? But at least when this ends up in the landfill, it's going to be fully biodegradable, including the bag itself. If you have access to a compost heap, use it. If you're currently building out a camper van, or you've got one and you're fed up with the chemical toilet because of the hassle of emptying it, well, this is an option for you. I contacted Trillino and told them that I wanted to make this real, so they were kind enough to offer all my followers and anyone seeing this a discount code. If you do go onto the website and purchase one of these, put in the promo code Scottish Man in a Van and you'll get a nice little gift from them. Toilet views like this are not included.